Hi everyone, my name is Brenda. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am discussing Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps. I recently read Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover, which inspired this video. In today's video, I will cover the 7 baby steps to financial freedom by Dave Ramsey. Baby step number 1 is to save $1,000 in a beginner emergency fund. Baby step number 1 serves as a cushion for the unexpected. If your car breaks down, if you have an emergency, you should be able to cover it with those $1,000 in a nest egg. Baby step number 2 is to get out of debt using the debt snowball. In step number 2, you want to pay off all your consumer debt except your mortgage. The strategy you will use for this step is the debt snowball. Dave Ramsey recommends using the debt snowball strategy to pay off debt. This strategy involves paying off debt, smallest to largest, making minimum payments on all debts except the smallest. Using this strategy, you will take longer to pay off debt and you will pay the most interest. However, you will see immediate results and stay motivated to pay off debt. There's another strategy to paying off debt not recommended by Dave Ramsey. The debt avalanche is a strategy of paying off debt from highest to lowest interest rate, making minimum payments on all debts except for the highest interest rate. This strategy will allow you to pay off debt the quickest and pay the least amount of interest. However, you will take longer to see results and you may lose motivation to pay off debt. Baby step number 3 is to save 3 to 6 months of expenses in a fully funded emergency fund. Step number 3 is to build a nest egg of 3 to 6 months of your expenses. So when you're done paying your consumer debt, you don't fall back into that same pattern of more debt when you lose a job or when you have a major medical emergency or anything unexpected that happens. You don't want to fall back into that same consumer debt. Baby step number 4 is to invest 15% of your income for retirement. In baby step number 4, it's time to think about your retirement. You want to start off with your employer's 401k and max out your employer's contribution. You would then invest the rest in a Roth IRA. Baby step number 5 is to save for your children's college. In baby step number 5, you want to save for your children's college fund. If you don't have children like myself, and you can still save money for your nieces, your godchildren, if you have any. If you don't, you can skip this step, or if you plan on having kids, you can start saving for your future kids' college fund. Dave Ramsey recommends that you open a 529 savings plan or an ESA, educational savings account. Baby step number 6 is to pay off your home. In baby step number 6, the goal is to pay off your primary home early. And this step is important because you want total financial freedom from consumer debt and mortgage. All your sacrifices in paying off your debt and being financially free would have paid off, and now you're debt free. You can save and invest, and most importantly, live like no one else. And last but not least, baby step number 7 is to build wealth and give. You want to be able to give back in any way that you can, whether that be a scholarship to your alma mater or a bench in a park, or be able to give back to your parents, build wealth so you can leave an inheritance for your children and your great-grandchildren. So yes, those are Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps. My final thoughts on Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover is that it can be changed according to your financial goals. Personal finances are personal and everyone has different goals. You can decide to follow the 7 baby steps or you can pick and choose accordingly. I don't believe in most of Dave Ramsey's advice. I believe credit cards could be used if used responsibly. I understand the reasoning why Dave Ramsey does not recommend credit cards at all. Some people can't control their spending and end up with thousands in credit card debt. If managed correctly, credit cards can be a blessing. I also believe that you can pay off debt at the same time that you are investing. As long as you pay off debt, how you do it does not matter. In the next video, I will explain how I paid off my student loan in less than a year. So stay tuned for that video. Don't forget to subscribe and like. If you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching. Bye.